get ready, say go. Let's get ready, say go. Let's go.
Got the buff playing.
Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, turns today, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala! Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. As the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should be so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Solid Steel Wrestling presents Kliqbait Wrestling. What is going on, people? This be your boy Smith, as always, joined by my North American Thick Boy tag team partner, Mattitude 22. What is going on, Matt? Yeah, don't adjust your dials. Yeah, we are on a little bit early because, yes, it is Night of Champions live. Show's about to start in the next, probably about like 15 more minutes. So we kind of decided to go on a little bit early so everybody can kind of get themselves settled in. Now, as you know, this is YouTube, so we can't actually sit here and show you Night of Champions. But if you have Peacock or whatever device you use to watch, hey, watch it with us, because we're going to be sitting here all for the afternoon checking out Clash of Champions. We'll probably talk a little bit of other wrestling things that have gone about, and, you know, just have ourselves a good old time, you know. This is pretty jam-packed weekend full of wrestling. So started last night with Under Siege from Impact Wrestling. I still haven't gotten a chance to see it yet, but Matt saw it, so maybe you kind of want to give us a little rundown, cliff notes, anything notable happened last night in Under Siege? Like, who won the title matches? Let's keep it like that. Who title matches? How many did they have last night? Because I know they did the Knockouts titles. There was the world title. I think there was X Division, and I'm not sure if a tag was a thing. But how did anybody lose? Or everybody just retain? Yeah, that's the. What, she's leaving Impact? Where's she going? Hmm. What percentage would you give WWE trying to scoop her up? Because I mean, it's not like she's been spotted in WWE back in the days, but this was way before she got into the shape she's in. So I'm saying, like, I think with the WWE machine, they could turn her into something big if they really wanted to, especially for their women's division. Yeah, but when's that ever stopped WWE from just going ahead and say, yeah, we firing people, but that don't mean we still ain't gonna put somebody on payroll if we think they're worth the value of all these people we just let go. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I would look at Jordan Grace as she's kind of put herself in a position where if she wanted to, she could be primed to do the WWE thing because not only has she like transformed herself, but then she went out and did some other things to kind of cement that I didn't just transform myself physically, like I transformed myself physically and I'm more powerful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got that kind of thing. She's over here winning weightlifting competitions. And you know how WWE likes to tout out about other people's achievements and shit like that. It looks good on paper, right? That's why I feel like Jordan Grace now is at a better position than she was a couple years ago when she was just hanging out backstage and on Monday Night Raw shows. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she did a dark match. Maybe she was there to do some enhancement talents at that time. But like now, between then and now, is a different person. She was just a little thick girl back then. Now she a thick girl now. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, her marketability, especially for at least for the women's side of things, she's already kind of coming into the scene with a little bit of legitimacy, having once a couple, bodybuilding and powerlifting competitions and shit. So like I said, she out here just like doing all this extra shit to give her like some kind of credentials as being not just a quote unquote superstar, but like a legit athlete. I don't know. Like I said, maybe who knows? Like WWE, you never know with them. I would. Can you agree that if they brought her in and booked her right, she would definitely be an asset to that division because they really, outside of maybe Rhea Ripley, there's no real female powerhouses on that roster like that. Even when you got big girls like Piper Niven. There's no real like dominant like I'm actually scared of you when you like an Awesome Kong or how a China was. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really have that type of female right now on their roster where it's like, oh shit, this bitch might fuck me up. And they need somebody like that in the division. They need somebody. I think she could come in if she came in like as a heel or something. I think she could do it. I mean, I've always kind of had she's always kind of been endorsed in my book. So, but other than that, so I take it Macklin. Who did Macklin go up against? Because I know PCO got bumped off. I thought PCO was out, but that was just gimmick. Uh, I'm still trying to figure out how did Natalya squeeze herself into a title match. I mean, I love me some Natty, more or less Natty sister, but I'm saying. Really? Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, like I said, Impact is really like we maybe one day on Clickbait, or we can talk about a little bit now. Like Impact Wrestling really has never really gotten their footing back in. I mean, as much as like they're still doing business, and you know that whole situation with Dixie Carter and Billy Corgan and the Harris twins and all that, it's like this is the you know the little company that could, but at the same time they've really never ever gotten their foot in where it's like, oh, we're also a viable option here. It's like A&W came around and people just leapfrog right over Impact and like, yeah, we don't need to worry about y'all. Even when y'all should have been the second show, you still the third show now. I mean, it does. Honestly, truthfully, I say yes. And if he doesn't, it's not like the product's gonna be any different than what it's already is now. Like I said, I think a lot of people want CM Punk because they still hoping for the days of getting in like another pipe bomb or something. And again, like that's like with wrestling shit like that's lightning in the bottle. It's very rare to do it twice, especially from the same person. The only person that's I can really sit here and go who would strike lightning in the bottle twice, his name is Hulk Hogan. Only few people can sit there and say they caught lightning in the bottle twice, especially in wrestling. Like I said, usually great moments that come from wrestlers happens one time, and then it's like everything else is just like, it's okay, but it pales in comparison to what you did here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, The CM Punk thing is like, yeah, CM Punk's he's still a good talker. He's a decent wrestler, but I think people are still under that misconception or notion that like he's gonna come back and he's gonna blow your mind like he did with that pipe bomb. And I'm like, that same kind of magic's never gonna be the same again. That was a one shot deal. Like I said, lightning in a bottle. Sure, has he had other good promos since then? Sure, but can you honestly say they've got as much fire and really got you some types of ways the way that pipe bomb did? And it's like probably not, because again, that was something that you didn't see coming. Now everybody's hoping to see it coming. And that's not gonna. That's what I'm saying. You're setting yourself up for disappointment because you're expecting him to give you spit some fire. And it's like, yeah, he can spit fire, but it's never gonna be the pipe bomb, because the pipe bomb, you didn't see it coming. Now, if everybody's waiting for the pipe bomb, is it really a pipe bomb if you waiting for it? You know what I mean? So it's like I think a lot of people have that kind of that delusion in their head that, CM Punk's gonna give me another pipe bomb. No, he'll probably give you a decent or pretty solid promo, but I don't. You'll never really get that same magic, because that moment was something no one knew was about to happen. So, but like I said, if he came back, I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't swayed my opinion on the dude. I'm gonna keep doing things as business as usual. Nah, I wouldn't cut anybody from AEW right now, because what's going on, Johnny Depp X? Appreciate you joining us tonight. Show hasn't started yet, but it was about to kick off in what we got. Oh, actually, it should be starting in a few minutes now. So yeah, they're over there. They're over there still running their mouth right now. So, but I don't think AEW needs to really cut anybody from the roster, because here's the thing: they've got enough men and women where they can facilitate two shows plus the Splinter show in Ring of Honor. So to start cutting people now is then going to cut yourself at the knees, because now you're cutting off your roster. Because now it's like, okay, I'm already going. I got AEW guys going back and forth between here and Ring of Honor. Uh, we're now starting a new show, Collision. We just canceled Dark to supplement for Collision. We still have the other Dark. What's it called? Dark Elevation. Oh, really? So they cut both of them. Okay, so you cut it both darks to supplement the Collision, which is going to be a separate show, separate roster outside of Dynamite. So now we got the brand split going, and then, like I said, uh, yeah, allegedly, but let's just call it that. Let's say it's a brand split, because you're gonna clearly have exclusive people on that show, so you might as well just call it a brand split. I would still call that a brand split. Nevertheless, if you're going out of your way to excuse me, if you're going out of your way to keep people apart and you're promoting shows that are literally telling you that this person's gonna be here, that's a brand split. Because they're promoting Collision as this is the place where you're gonna see Miro, where you're gonna see Thunder Rosa, where you're gonna see CM Punk, outside of Dynamite where you'll see everyone else. So like I said, they might not be calling it a brand split, but definitely on the surface, it's a brand split because it's like, yeah, you're making guys exclusive to one show primarily. Even if you're doing the thing of like, oh, I'm gonna just have it where we're just gonna have these men and women avoid each other while they go back and forth to different shows. It's like, that's gonna work maybe for like the first 5 minutes. Oh, they can't hear you? My bad. Let me see something. Alright. How about now, Ken? Say something, Matt.
Something?
Can you hear him now, Ian? Let me know. By the way, the show's about to start. Now the champions.
Starting it off with the World Heavyweight title.
You must be ahead of me because I'm just getting started.
Okay, yeah, it might be.
Where were you at on the show?
AJ's kind of doing his entrance.
Why am I so far behind? Give me a second. Let me see something real quick.
Okay, they say they can hear me now.
Alright, I got AJ Styles coming to the ring now.
Yes, yeah, he's just walking on that. He's just walking down
I had to restart because my shit must have been running lag or something because I was just getting started.
Got you.
We'll be back till like 7 or 8.
Listen, I still think AJ Styles has a chance of winning this. To be honest.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
But why so late, Mom?
Because dinner's only
I'm not
at
saying
5.
he doesn't,
We have to order. We have
but
to
I just think that
eat.
I just think being on SmackDown, right? Like they already kind of told you this is a championship for Raw. So we already kind of know that this is a title for Raw. So we know a SmackDown guy is not winning it. You know?
Yeah.
Get back early, like at 6.
But there was also talk about Rollins might be doing some things that he might not be the guy they need right now. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, maybe, like I said, maybe it's just a red herring that's like, okay, he's on SmackDown, but we're just gonna move him to Raw. Because I mean, you would have to imagine that WWE has an option. Like, think of it like this. Let's just say, not trying to jinx nothing for the sake of say Rollins gets hurt during this match and they had to pull an audible. They would have to know it. They would have to make the exception of, okay, if AJ did win, he would have to go to Raw. And then they would just let it be because it's like, by the fact that you have now become champion, you now have to be on Raw, even though you just got drafted. So I would think they would have to have that in the back of their mind in case a situation where they would have to pull an audible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't really think they operate that way. I don't really think they're thinking about like contingency plans. Like I don't think they're thinking like 5 steps ahead like that. You know? I think they'll just sooner if they'll put the title on Seth, and then if they have to, they'll just strip him of the title. I think AJ's just in this match because they know
Okay, I need you to
they know he'll
move.
deliver
Go on
a
the floor. Go in
banger.
your room.
I think that's
Go in
why
our
he's
room,
here
go in our
because they
room.
know he'll deliver a banger.
Guys, I need to pump.
They know he'll get the crowd like
I need
hyped.
the plug. Daddy has the plug here for the laptop.
Like obviously, you're not gonna see like Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin in the finals, you know,
Nah,
for the
hell
World
no.
Heavyweight title.
Hell no. By the way, this show is sponsored by the White Club.
Going upstairs, clean up, get
The
dressed,
hottest
and be
thing in
quiet.
professional wrestling today, the White Club.
Excuse me.
I don't know, like, but that being said, like, I wouldn't be like annoyed with
Your
AJ
man's
winning.
grandson.
I don't know.
Okay, but if you play,
I'd be happy with
because
AJ
Daddy's on
winning
the
though. Like I wouldn't be mad at it.
Nah, I wouldn't either. It's been a while. It's been a while since he's been champion, so you know he do. He do.
But you have to go get dressed. No, we have to leave here in 3
Yeah.
hours.
3 hours. I can get dressed in 2 hours.
Why do I feel like he's dressed up like somebody? Because that outfit looks familiar to something. Your man got the puffy shoulders. He got the extra puffy shoulders. So, Chad, let me know who y'all got for this match tonight. Who are y'all picking? Are you with AJ Styles or are you with Seth freaking Rollins? You know, let me know in the chat. I'm curious to see where you guys stand on this. Because, like I said, I'm still under the mindset of I don't think Rollins needs the belt right now. I don't think he needs the belt right now. If anybody would need it more, would be an AJ Styles. Because, I mean, let's be honest, for the past few years since the last time he was WWE champion, he didn't really do that much. I mean, sure, he did the whole thing with Almost and the tag titles, but after that, like, what was he really doing? Like, yeah, they brought back the OC, but nothing really happened. They didn't do much of nothing. Nobody won any titles. So it's like, that's why I feel like this would be something he needs more. He needs it more.
He hasn't done nothing, but
Yeah, he's done nothing. That's why I said he needs this more than Rollins, because it's like Rollins, title or no title, has always just kind of been in that main event scene. He's always been looked at as like every one of his matches are like top tier matches, even when they're not even title matches. Like I said, he literally got the crowd chanting his theme and shit. That's why I said
I mean-
he's so over that he's more over than the title.
I don't know if any man needs the title. I don't know if either one needs the title. I think it's just a thing for me is it just comes down to we know this is gonna be a Raw title, and you got a Raw and a SmackDown guy. And you know they're already doing so much with AJ to start feuds with him on SmackDown. I don't think there's any plan to switch him to Raw. That's why like I said, I think he's here just to deliver a 5-star match.
Well,
Like they've already started. They've already planted the seeds for a feud with AJ and Grayson Waller. You know, AJ's
Bro.
doing stuff with Karrion Kross.
you heard what Michael Cole said? It's been 4 years since AJ competed for a world title in WWE. 4 years. That's why I said he needs it more.
Or yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, Rollins never left the like. Here's the difference between Rollins and AJ. When anytime Rollins lost the title, he never lost the spotlight. When AJ lost the title, he lost the spotlight.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing, but all of this is moot because he's on SmackDown. It doesn't matter how much he needs it because he's on SmackDown. That means he's not winning.
Well, we'll see, man. Maybe they sibling Daytoning you right now, man.
I think they sibling Daytoning you.
They sibling Daytona me. We'll find out.
Yeah,
We'll find
yeah,
out
yeah.
soon. Everybody falls for the sibling Daytona, son.
Everybody gets got once in a while. Nobody's a master of sibling or Dayton.
It's rare. It's rare.
Again, though,
It's rare anybody goes perfect score. It's rare.
That being said, AJ definitely needs to be in the title picture more. So that being said, I wouldn't be mad at seeing him get the win.
Yeah. So we got 7 cards tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So it should be. I don't know how much time they're gonna give every match, but especially out of the 7, three are women's matches. So you prepare to see a lot of bodysuits.
Yeah. It's gonna see a lot of bodysuits tonight.
Asuka gonna have her bodysuit. Bianca gonna have a bodysuit. Trish gonna have a bodysuit. So it's that's why she been showing you all them titties from the build up to this match, because at Saudi Arabia she got to cover them up. She got to cover up the puppets.
Do you think any titles actually change hands tonight?
If I could see any title really changing hands, Raw Women's title, maybe.
I'm thinking that, but also I kind of feel like Roman and Solo are gonna win the tag titles.
I hope they don't, though.
I really hope they don't, but I just have
a
gut feeling that they will.
Because if we just doing all this to get it back on the Usos, bro, I might have to be done with y'all for a while, kid. Because y'all now you insulting me. Now I feel like you outwardly trying to disrespect. Because come on now,
Yeah.
we doing all this just to give it back to the Usos, but they gonna be baby faces. Nah, you can still baby face them, but they can't. They don't need the titles, and frankly, the titles don't need to be nowhere near none of y'all right now. They don't need to be with Sammy or Kevin. They don't need to be with Solo or Roman. They don't even need to be with the Usos. That shit needs to be there with the rest of the division that's doing nothing. Nothing. Waiting for y'all to figure out what the fuck y'all gonna do with these belts.
Yeah.
It's come on now. Roman's already what? He at the 1,000? He already at the 1,000?
He's 1,000 days as of today.
So he good bread. He in the books now. He up there. He up there with Bruno. He up there with Backlund. He up there with Hogan. He officially cemented. Why's the first match the World Heavyweight title, Marin? God only knows why. I don't know. I guess they figure they want to get the crowd hot, and if there is any title, here's the thing. We just said, is there going to be any title changes? Probably not. But the best you get is you get a new champion. So they want to start the crowd off hot already.
Yeah, I think this is just a way to start the crowd hot. Just give them a 5-star match right out of the gate. That's usually how you do it. You start the pay-per-view hot so people get amped up right from the gate. You're not gonna start the pay-per-view with a match that's gonna make people kind of already be uninterested.
It's the funny thing. You look at these two men, right? If this was 1997, and this is the opening match, and if you look at the body type, this would be a cruiserweight match.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like I said, but look at their
See, I
body
think
type.
that.
But look at the body type. Like technically, this is a cruiserweight match because these are smaller dudes. They're not big bulky guys.
Well, that's why, in a lot of regards, that's why there's almost no need to have a cruiserweight title because all your main event guys are all basically cruiserweights. Again, this is the new blueprint of what a professional wrestler is. Like we've moved
Mm-hmm.
away from the era. We've moved away from the days of the big hulking monsters, and this is the new blueprint of what pro wrestlers are. They're smaller, more dynamic, more athletic athletes.
Like this, don't get it wrong. They still got musculature, but it's leaner. It's not like the Batistas or even like the Triple H's and the Hogans, where it's like you're literally built like a brick wall. Like, they're muscular dudes, but they ain't out here just fucking popping out their shirts and shit. So like I said, start the match with some high flyers, some athletic dudes like your cruiserweights, Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. Boom. But then yeah, I guess that's why they don't have the cruiserweights no more. But they could still use like a junior heavyweight division.
Oh, I agree. I agree 100%. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know if it's.
Attention in the chat.
I don't know if calling it the cruiserweight is right, but yeah, like they definitely they need a title that's more for like that style. I think they need a title where it's more for the smaller guys. But I think that maybe they need to lower the weight limit. Like maybe like under 200 pounds.
Actually, that's medium size.
It's just because that's like Akira Tozawa is never gonna be a world champion. He's never gonna be the world heavyweight champion. But Akira Tozawa is somebody that like he could do something with like a cruiserweight title.
He could. I mean, they made
He
him
could
champion
do.
one time. Like I said, it's just they never like when the cruiserweight classic happened. In its inception, everything was good, and they were looking like they'd be on pace to do something. I mean, granted, they went at it a way to separate the cruiserweights from the main roster. I always felt like they should have just had them folded in like it was back in the WCW days. Just don't treat them as cannon fodder for bigger dudes.
Yeah, agreed. 205 Live really killed the cruiserweights. Once they moved the cruiserweights to their own show, people just kind of didn't watch it.
Yeah,
And
nobody
I
cared.
think they could have avoided that.
And then,
Yeah, they should have just kept them on Raw. But then what really killed the cruiserweights was when they moved the cruiserweight title out of 205 Live. So then 205 Live really just became an exhibition show.
yeah, when NXT took it.
Yeah,
NXT
like I think
came
that
over and
was
like, yo, let me borrow this real quick. I'll bring it back.
that was the final nail in the coffin.
That's wild, son. NXT pulled up like a bunch of bullies, like, yo, let me borrow your belt real quick. And he's like, yo, you gonna give it back? He's like, yeah, don't worry, man, son. I'll give it back. 205 showed up.
And then
205 showed up, look at the belt, like, yo, son, you put an NXT on my belt? Like, yeah, don't worry about it, son. Don't worry about it, son. This shit mine now. What you talking about? I had this the whole time. My
there was some there was some other instances too, like again, like the cruiserweight title stopped being defended on pay-per-views.
Yeah, it wasn't defended on pay-per-views. They barely didn't. They stopped promoting the show.
Yeah.
They stopped promoting the show. Come on, they were like, yo, when they first started, every time after SmackDown, Michael Cole letting you know 205 Live about to go down. And then they just got to a point they just stopped talking about it, bro. They weren't even like advertisements that like, oh, hey, 205 is still alive. They just stopped
Yeah.
talking about it. That's like, like, okay, the show they got now, what's it, that Level Up shit? How do you,
Yeah.
unless you have like the network or Peacock, how you wouldn't even know that show actually existed? Because do you ever hear them
Yeah.
talk about that shit on Raw or SmackDown? Do you even see
Exactly.
advertisement for that shit? You don't. Oh, the only thing they advertise is NXT. And they barely talk about that either. Like I said, they'll talk about it, but they don't talk about it. So it's like if you beneath NXT, like they definitely ain't talking about you.
Yeah.
Cause like, ooh, damn, he landed hard on that move right there, boy.
Honestly, too, like once Leo Rush lost the cruiserweight title, that was really the beginning of the end. When Leo Rush had the cruiserweight title, it was still doing good. Like I remember him. He defended the title at Survivor Series in a triple threat. But once Leo lost the title, then it stopped showing up on pay per view. And then Jordan Devlin took it, and he took it to NXT UK, and then we got a new cruiserweight title, and then it was never the same after that.
Yeah, I mean, there was some other good
It was never the
champions. There
same.
was some other good cruiserweight NXT. I mean, cruiserweight champions that they had. Like, what a dude name? Shit, I just had him on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Who was? What's the dude? Name me the champions, because like I said, I got a brain cloud right now. I can't even think of words.
Almost 2 o'clock.
That were
Clean up,
cruiserweight
please.
champion. I know there was. Oh, Buddy Matthews. Yes, Buddy Matthews.
Yeah, buddy.
He had a decent run as cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, he had a good. Again, he had a good run, for sure. Cedric Alexander had a good run. Tony Nese had a decent run.
Mm-hmm.
Leo Rush was really that last good champion. Like, and then Leo Rush lost it to Angel Garza, and then Garza almost immediately lost it to. He lost it almost
Leave your
immediately
sister.
to Jordan Devlin, and then Santos Escobar won the new cruiserweight title, and then they unified it, and then Kushida won it, and then they did stuff with it for a little bit, but
Just wasted potential, bro. Just wasted. Like so much could have been done, and like I said, they dropped the ball the moment they fucked up with Pac. That's let's be real. It's like Pac cursed that belt. It's like, yo, y'all did me wrong. This belt's never gonna have no prominence, no real prominence ever again. That motherfucker was carrying that division, and what did y'all do? Gave it to Enzo. The man was breathing new life, yo, son. He was making you give a fuck about the cruiserweights, and what y'all do? Y'all gave it to Enzo. Like, Enzo.
I thought Enzo was pretty good.
Enzo was good, but I'm just like, Enzo come in because he's good on the mic, but it's like Pac was carrying the shit. Like he breathed new life, because before that, like I said, nobody was really caring that much about the cruiserweights. WWE was starting not to care about the cruiserweights, and then this little hobbit motherfucker show up and just with fucking ripped abdominals doing fucking black arrows on motherfuckers. And it's like, bro, and he was out there dominating as their cruiserweight champion, putting on like decent banger matches. And it's like, come on, bro. And it was like, at least if you was gonna do the whole thing with Enzo, you could at least did something where the men had a decent kind of feud. And it's like, you really kind of dropped the ball on that. Yeah, I just like, no, we going with Enzo, and that's it. He could talk. He gonna talk y'all in getting people watch 205. But it's like, yeah, maybe, but it's like you could have also complemented his talking with an actual good program. Sure, Enzo's not the best in the ring, but I'm pretty sure Pac would be good enough to carry his ass to look like a good fucking match.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on now, like, you know, that's why you got fucking. That's why you got fucking ring generals in there, son. They gonna carry that motherfucker, make him look like he having a good match. People assuming Enzo's a good one because he was teamed up with Cass, and Cass was kind of clunky, but like nah, they were 50-50. They helped each other because neither one were like really top of the tag team. You know.
See, I think they're probably the prime example of when the sum is greater, or it's greater than the sum of their parts. You know, if they were good together, like they put them on their own, it was just kind of like nah.
Yeah, they did complement each other, but like even as a tag team, like neither man I would say is the strong man. Like if you're like, oh, you're the weak link of this team, like no, you're both weak links. Together you make one link. That's the thing. You're both weak links, but
That's what
together you make a link. But
that's
don't
what I'm
get it
saying.
twisted. Like neither one of y'all are like the actual like a powerhouse.
That's what I'm saying. Like the two of them together were far better than either man could ever be on their own.
Austin Aries, like look here. I think he's the kind of dude, to be honest, he probably self-sabotaged himself a little bit
Absolutely.
backstage. Cause he would definitely been somebody that I would have said put the cruiserweight title on at the time. But even though at the time I still say Pac was hotter. Pac was hotter then.
Austin, Austin Aries is great. Like I'll never say Austin Aries isn't good. The issue with Austin Aries is that he's very difficult to work with, and he's very unprofessional. Like you know, when he didn't want to put over Johnny Impact. Remember, like at Bound for Glory, like Johnny Impact beat him, and then he just kind of
Oh, with the
hopped up and
pedigree.
walked out of the ring and didn't sell the finish. Like that's the thing with Austin Aries. Like if you're doing what he wants to do, he's gonna be great and he's gonna be professional for you. But as soon as you, as soon as you, as soon as it's not what he's into, then he's just becomes a total unprofessional. Again, that's what led to his undoing in WWE. Like he was fine when he was cruiserweight champion, but as soon as they're like, okay, well, or no, he didn't even win the cruiserweight title. I don't think. I think that's why.
Yeah, he never won it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He
Because
got it because he was up against Pac. Pac beat him. Pac was better.
exactly. That's yeah. You're right. Exactly. So I think that was it. As soon as they told him, you're not gonna win right now. We want you to put over Pac. He was gone. He's like, no. He's like, if you're not gonna put the title on me, then I'm out.
I mean, come on, you remember the shit-eating grin face he had
Yes.
on the floor when he lost? Like, come on now.
And then it was the same thing with in TNA when they told him, okay, we want you to put over Johnny Impact. He didn't want to do it, so he reluctantly did it. But then he no sold the finish. You know, so
My
that's
man pulled the hawk, son. He went boop.
yeah.
Pop right up, son. Boop.
So that's the thing. Like Austin Aries is great as long as you're doing what he wants to do. The second it's time for him to do business, he's not interested.
So far, both men. I know we kind of not talking about the match, but they going in right now. Oh, another pedigrees. God damn. First AJ hit a pedigree on Seth, and now Seth hit a pedigree on AJ.
Again, they going hard. You know,
Stomp.
we're starting to show off with the work rate match. The
But
crowd.
now we have new champion,
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins. Yeah, you call
Mm-hmm.
it. Listen, I be wrong. I ain't got no problem with it.
So
I,
they
I
said
didn't think I didn't think
apparently.
I didn't think AJ should have went out with one stomp though. But I know it's the pedigree stomp combination. But yeah,
So they said apparently this title is gonna carry the same lineage as the last World Heavyweight Championship. So as opposed to being like a new championship where they're starting a brand new championship, it's more just they're reactivating
so
the World Heavyweight
it's
title.
still like WCW than the one they had. So yeah, okay, it's just a new looking belt. I'm fine with
Yeah, so
that.
it's still keeping that same lineage. So I guess Randy Orton would be the last champion, right? Because
Yeah, he would
Randy
be.
Orton,
Yeah, he would
because
be.
didn't he fight John Cena in the unification match, and then Randy Orton unified the World Heavyweight and the WWE title?
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, so I guess it'll go like Randy Orton, and then it'll just jump to Seth Rollins.
I still think they should just like lighten up that W, make it blended in with the rest of the gold. I know they want it to stand out for logo purposes. Cause I don't mind the new design. Like it doesn't have to look like the old big gold. They want their own kind of big gold. I mean, I'm fine with that. Like I said, the belt's not it's not that egregious. I just think the W in the front needs to blend in more with the belts.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm. I mean, it was a good match. Good match. You know, nice way to get the show started. Like I said, you get the crowd hot. Crown a new champion. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, quick side plug. Speaking of new champions, next, excuse me, on June 3rd, Saturday, June 3rd, my friend Dwight Race, yes, Dwight Race, will be having a show, premium live, on his channel. It's presented by ELW, that stands for Extreme Locale Wrestling. They will be doing their first premium live event, and it is called Hobos and Dogs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Hobos and Dogs. And this is their first premium live event, and it is, you might as well call it a night of champions, because all the championships will be on the line, because a lot of the championships will be first time ever. So we will be crowning a lot of inaugural champions at Hobos and Dogs. I don't know if you want to hear some of the card, Matt, because it's like you might not know some people, but right now the card is stacked. Like the commissioner and myself have booked just the main events, everything. It's phenomenal. Can I please go over the card with you?
sure.
All right. So, like I said, we don't all major titles. So starting off, we have the television champion. We'll be crowning an inaugural television ELW World Television Champion. In one corner, we have the influencer from Wrestling with Regret YouTube wrestling guy Brian Zane, taking on controversial communist Hassan Piker. So that match is going to go down. Then for the Almighty Championship, it's kind of like our mid card belt a little bit. It is the White Club members, Mexicano, aka Marin, versus Durag Danny. These two men used to be a tag team. They really never got it together. They've been kind of having a feud, but now they have reunited the rivalry. And now this match for gold. Then we have for the first women's champion, the ELW Women's World Championship. We have the rap sensation Ice Spice taking on another Dwight Club member, Raina, okay, the princess of the White Club, okay? So Raina hoping to bring some gold to the club. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. Then we have for the ELW World Tag Team Championships, we got the champions of the Young Shooters, Double A, guy with two names. They just got their third man back, Tenchi, after he got jumped by Andrew Tate and the Sigma males. So he's off. He was on injury, but he's back on the scene. Now the trio is once again together. Does that mean that we're going to get free world rules in effect? You know, you got to wait and see. But they are taking on the clowns, the funny men of the White Club, Whooper and Ziggy, also known as the Clussy Magnets. Okay? It's going to be a big match. This is a rematch, by the way, because these two men met at the finals for the tag team titles. And the Young Shooters, they got the deuce. They were extra hyped because Tenchi got jumped. Guy with two names had to take his spot. You know, because normally the Young Shooters was Tenchi and Double A, but he got jumped by Andrew Tate. So he got taken out for a while. So guy with two names took his spot, you know, because like I said, they're a trio. Freebird rules, baby. So they've been rocking the titles. But, you know, Tenchi's off the shelf now. He's medically cleared. But first things first, they got to deal with the Clussies. They running it back. Then we have for the low-cal championship, because listen, you can't have low-cals without ELW. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Low-cal wrestling. We have the champion, King Cobra JFS, the Gothic bad boy himself, holder of the cowhide strap, taking on Darkside Phil's favorite fuckboy, Darish, who won a match weeks ago to get this shot, and he vowed that if he wins the title, he's going to hand it over to his man DSP, which is he's already stuck in the 10-year plan, so, you know, whatever. But then we have in our main event, three-way dance, the champion, Buff Carell, the ELW World Heavyweight Champion, Buff Carell, taking on former champion, Rye Spider Drake, and the White Race. All this going down June 3rd, Hobos and Dogs on the White Race channel. Y'all come check it out. In fact, here, you know what I'm going to do? Look at this, check this out. Look how we do it out here in these streets. And look at that, man. Link in the chat. Go check it out. The White Race. Give it a subscribe. Like I said, ELW, you know. In fact, if go back to the catalog, just go to the live section. All the ELWs are there. ELW Rage Quit, ELW Dark. So you can get caught up to speed. Join myself and my broadcast caller partner, Miles Moralison, as we go through everything that's been happening in Extreme Local Wrestling. Now, if you do go back, forgive me, the first couple of episodes was a little rough. You know, Rufus was drinking the Tito's on the soundboard and everything. He was kind of, man, little zippy. You know what I'm saying? But we get better. But like I said, go check it out. Get yourself caught up. Like I said, get yourself hyped. Hobos and Dogs, June 3rd. Also, ELW has been in talks with Solid Steel Wrestling. So we trying to get we're drafting the North American Thick Boys because we need some more big tag teams in the tag team division. So like I said, you're going to want to be there. Uh-oh, we got the Whammons, Trish Stratus, bodysuits, let's go. So who you picking for this tonight? Trish Stratus or Becky Lynch?
I think Becky will get the rub.
Yeah. The only Canadian that matters. If you say so, Ian, I ain't gonna say you wrong for that. Listen, Trish. Listen. I think Trish Stratus looks better now than she did back then. You fight me on that. She's aged gracefully. She don't look like she did too much to her face. You know what I mean? She ain't try to turn herself into a cat or something. But we got bodysuit Trish. She's got "Thank You Trish" on the back of the bodysuit. And then here comes the man, bodysuit man. Bodysuit man. Bring it out. Bring out bodysuit man. Oh, she dressing like the bride. Or trying to be like Bruce Lee. Which one she doing? Which one you think it is? You think it's Bride or Bruce Lee? Or race car driver? Bodysuit.
It looks kind of like race car driver because she's got all these like
Did she go? Did she go?
patches and
Listen, I
stuff.
don't.
It
I
makes
don't
me
want to
think
wear
like
an
race car
actual
driver.
bodysuit. Can I just wear a race car onesie? I don't want to wear the bodysuit. I want to wear a race car onesie and look like the lady from Kill Bill. It's just crazy though. They got to put on the bodysuits though. Like, what do y'all? What do y'all got beef with titties? How is DSP booked in ELW? Face a heel
Your
in a
guess is as good
faction
as
main
mine.
eventer? Okay, DSP and ELW. He's a locale. So locales have this thing we call the locale rule. A locale has to win 5 matches in a row against a non-locale to earn themselves a title shot of any choosing. Because technically locales can only compete for the locale championship, but if they want to compete for other titles, they have to compete the locale rule. So you have to win 5 matches in a row. You know what I mean? But every time you lose, you go back to 0. DSP is on the 10-year plan. He has to win 10 matches in a row, to get a title match. So far, he's at 0, and he's had several matches. So, if that helps you, and his only companion is Derish. So, like I said, that's why Derish is fighting hard to win the locale championship, because he knows this might be the closest thing to getting a championship. And you know how DSP is. Other people have to give him stuff. So, like anything, someone else would give him the title. But King Cobra has been dominant. He's been a dominant champion since he won it in an Elimination Chamber match at our first show of Rage Quit. So he's been showing his dominance ever since he got that bearded dragon. He's been feeling like extra strong, and he's got that circle of protection. Drinking an extra kratom. It's phenomenal. No, not the tables. Not the tables, women. Get back in the ring. Let's keep it professional.
I wouldn't mind actually seeing Trish get the win, but I know it wouldn't make sense, but
You know what's funny? Now you can see how times have changed. Because when you look at like the wrestlers now, like the even some of the older ones, it's like like if this was like a few years ago, like in the '80s, like early '80s, late '80s, like an old head coming back would look like an old head. Like remember like when Bob Backlund came back, Bob Backlund looked like he was an old head, even though honestly he wasn't gone that long from WWE as far
Yeah.
as like time wise. But when he came back, he looked like an old head. Or same thing like a Moolah and shit. Like Moolah when she come back, she over there looking like a straight old head. But like they certainly been like looking like Trish. Trish come back. She a little bit older, but she don't look like she out of shape. She don't look like she done let herself go. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And you see that with like a lot of these dudes. Like I mean, like look at like I would consider like Edge. Edge would be an old head. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
he ain't
Yeah.
out here looking off just fucked up and shit. Like he don't know that the gym still exists and shit. You know what I'm saying? He look like man, if I gotta go, I'm gonna get in that ring, son. Motherfuckers used to look like old heads, and they like, oh, this dude, he was big in the '70s, but now he's back in it's 1987, and it's like he looking real rough right now. Like it's 1988. You looking kind of rough, Bob. Like he's straight sporting the dad bod line. Don't get me wrong, Bob Backlund's a beast, but he was out here just looking like a real old head.
Remember when Bob Backlund wrestled Austin Aries in a cage match?
What?
Tying it back, folks. We're tying it back.
Bob Backlund wrestled Austin Aries in a cage match?
Hell yeah, you did. See, we're tying it back to Austin Aries.
I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. I gotta see this match. Like I said, he an old head, but he a beast. Bob Backlund's a beast. He's a straight shooter.
Yeah. He's like an old school tough guy.
Yeah, he'll fuck you up. And laugh at you too while he do it. Be clowning your ass like, ha 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 ha. You know who the vice president of the United States of America? You know what I'm saying? Got you in the chicken wing and shit, talking shit to you. Favorite Japanese wrestler, Shinsuke Nakamura, no doubt. He's the reason like I started watching New Japan because I seen him come to the ring, and I was like, who is this majestic creature? Who is this? Who is this man? And he ringing us goes, yeah, and he does that shit when he bow and he does the lean back, and I was just like, this man is so graceful. Then I watched him wrestle, and he was just kicking the shit out of people.
Ultimo Dragon.
Ultimo Dragon's another one, definitely back in the WCW days. He was a good one, but yeah, my favorite, I'll say, Shinsuke, man. Shinsuke was my man in New Japan. I mean, there's a lot of good Japanese wrestlers. It's hard to say who's the favorite. Like, there's some other dudes I like that. My man Tetsuya Naito. I like Tetsuya Naito. Of course, everyone's favorite Asian, Jimmy Wang Yang, baby. Come on. Let's get it.
He's a true redneck.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like in Hakushi, son, because he used to do that rope walk shit. And he had all that painted shit on his body.
Yeah, Hakushi's pretty cool. He actually kind
Also,
of had a
Great
match
Muda.
not
Can't
that long
forget about
ago.
the Great Muda, son.
Fittingly enough, he was in that match.
Great Muda, you doing some wild E Coyote shit too back in the days.
It was Great Muda, Sting, and Darby Allin versus Hakushi, Kira, and somebody else.
Hakushi. Oh,
I mean, yeah,
damn.
you can't talk about great Japanese wrestlers and not put Liger's name in the mix.
Oh, of course, Jushin Thunder, baby. Come on.
Tajiri.
Like I said, that's why I said there's too many. There's so many good. Tiger Mask. I mean, there's so many like great Japanese wrestlers like throughout the history.
Giant Baba, Antonio Inoki,
Like I said, you got
Kobayashi.
you got Okada. You got, like I said, like it's ridiculous the amount of talent that is produced.
The creator of
the greatest Canada, baby. Give us all the great wrestlers.
The creator of the sharpshooter, Ricky Choshu.
Ricky Choshu created the sharpshooter. Word.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, yeah, she putting in work right now, Ian. She putting in work. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's still in good shape. Like, she didn't. It's not like she left wrestling and just like, okay, I'm gonna have a family, but I'm not. She, like I said, she keeping it tight.
Yeah.
I bet she fucking bodysuit though. But she's like, you know what? It's probably better than the bodysuit. I ain't gotta worry about my titties popping out and shit.
Yeah.
But they hot as hell though in them bodysuits, man. Saudi Arabia is not a cool country, climate wise. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like a double-edged sword for me, because although like it's go back to like the first Saudi show and they wouldn't allow women to compete, and now fast forward to now we're having 3 women's matches. It's incredible. But the fact that they have to wrestle in these bodysuits almost it's almost like insulting. Like they can't even wear their proper gear. Like they have to. The fact that they have to wrestle in these like hot bodysuits, and I say hot, like they sweating right now, not hot as in like.
Yeah, you can like visibly see in their faces like they're sweating because they're hot, because it's hot in Saudi Arabia, and now you're in a bodysuit all the way, basically covering every inch of your body other than your face and your hands. Like
if they can't compete in their regular gear, why let them compete on this show at all? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it kind of makes me feel. Like if they can't compete in their regular gear, just don't even have them compete at all, man. I don't know. Like, I know that's an unpopular opinion, but these bodysuits are sad looking. Well, it makes me sad. It makes me sad watching them compete in these bodysuits.
She's got her in Boston Crab, a very weak Boston Crab. She like, hey, Becky, you don't even you want to take a squat a little bit? You want to squat on that Boston? She over here trying to a very lame ass lion tamer or Walls of Jericho right there. Like that wasn't a proper Boston. Like, you want to pop a squat a little bit? You know, get some arc on that back.
What do you think happens to Trish after this? You think she's sticking around, or is she just gonna like go away?
That depends on what Trish wants to do.
Because she was drafted to Raw, right? Like she was drafted to Raw.
I think so. I guess she just on one of them like legends. What? No, kicked out. Okay. I mean, she's probably on one of those like Edge contracts where it's like, all right, you're contracted to appear at X amount of shows, and I guess they'll just kind of whatever shoehorn her in the feuds because I feel like they're just gonna do an Edge thing where it's like they'll have her feud against one person for like an X amount of months, disappear, come back, and then do something different with someone else. Because that's all they do with Edge. Because like the first half of his return, what did he do? He feuded with Randy Orton. Left, came back, then what did he do? Feuded with what? Roman Reigns. Left, come back, do what? Now he feuding with his own faction that he created. And he's been doing that for a good minute, and then he left. Now he's reset. Am I wrong?
Oh, you're right.
So they'll just probably do the same with her. She'll probably continue this feud with Becky for a good minute, or maybe they'll cut it short and then probably move her on to the next woman.
See, that's why I'm wondering if Trish is gonna get the win here, because I feel like it's like if
manhandle slam.
Trish doesn't win, then feud over.
Yeah, pretty much. That was a nasty looking manhandle slam she did on her though. Dumped her pretty hard, and it looked at least looks like. Oh, Zoe. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Stratus gets the win with the help from Zoe Starks. Zoe trying to make a name for herself.
That's interesting.
Zoe trying to get her name out there. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Look
interesting.
at her, covered up from head to toe. It just ain't a bodysuit, but you got to make sure we don't see no skin. Her finish is nice, but she didn't connect it properly. She got her in the gut. Plus, again, this still keeps Becky strong because she had to take two people's finishes in succession.
Yeah, absolutely, it does. I wonder if this could be a fun way to tie it back. I wonder if like from this, maybe the next step is Zoe Stark and Trish Stratus teaming up, and this is where you bring Lita back to help Becky, because we know Trish took out Lita.
Yeah.
Maybe Lita wants to get a piece of Trish. Maybe Lita's like, hey, you took me out of that tag team title match. I didn't even get to defend my tag team championships. You took me out of it. Some BS. I want my hands on Trish Stratus. So yeah, I'm gonna come back and help my old partner Becky Lynch.
Yeah. That was a good match. So, nice second match after the world title match. That was decent. I think it's, like I said, they're going to, like we were just saying, they're going to continue this feud, but I didn't see that we added Zoe Starks to the mix, which is good. Like I said, puts her name out there. gets her in the mix with a Hall of Famer and a main eventer. It's a good spot to be in. You know what I'm saying? If she plays it right, you know what I'm saying, she's gonna leapfrog over a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's good for her. So I mean, hey, I look forward to see what do. But like I said, this is what Trish is doing. She and Becky are gonna have their little thing. So I think we about to get that Intercontinental title popping next with Mustafa and Gunther. I don't see he can't win, man. Gunther got to get the honky. Come on. We can't let he's so close, man. Let him rock. Let him rock.
I think he might get the win though.
I hope not. Mustafa Ali's stock has been so low. He doesn't even deserve to be in this position. He's here he's here from circumstance. Let's not get it twisted. They over here showing you a hype package of him on a pilgrimage. They ain't never do this with him ever because they always had Mansoor. But when Mansoor became Mansoir, you're not coming. You're not coming. So we needed a replacement. I'm like, he's from Chicago, but he close enough. You know, feel me? Close enough. We already know how WWE get down. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, people. Close enough. Like you of descent? Okay, that's close enough. Same way how Jinder Mahal was India, but he was via Canada, right? Close enough though, right?
Yeah, close enough. He also said he's leaving WWE if he doesn't win this match.
He said that?
Ali said that.
We'll see what happens. Should be should be an interesting match then, I guess. Match of the night.
I don't know.
Maybe?
I think he.
Match of the night, maybe. Who knows?
I think he might do it, man. I don't know. I think they might. Do something unexpected and.
I hope
fucking blow
not, because
people.
he's not.
I think they're gonna do something unexpected and blow people's mind. Mustafa Ali and Saudi pulls off this massive upset.
I hope not, because he's not the guy. Gunther.
You know what? I think he is the guy. He's been hanging around long enough. I think it's time to put up or shut up. You know. Like, all right, it's time. To give you the title. We're gonna see what you can do. If this title reign ends up bombing, and all right, obviously we know you're not the guy. And then this way, Gunther doesn't need to be an Intercontinental Champion anymore. This way you can move him up to the main event. You can move him. Like I said, Seth Rollins gonna need fresh heel challengers. This way you can move Gunther up, and he could be like a top heel on Raw.
He coming out.
Maybe go for
and
the
look at this
World
pander
Heavyweight
though.
title.
But come on, look at this pander. He got the head red. You never come to the ring with the gear like this. You ain't Sabu, Negro. Cut it out. Stop it. Speaking of Sabu showing up in AEW.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Last person I ever thought I'd see in AEW, to be honest.
Sabu's kind of 50-50 for me.
What do you mean 50-50?
It's just because, like, the wrestling fan in me loves Sabu. Also, Sabu is, like, notoriously homophobic and racist, and he's very proud of that.
Damn.
Like he loves to drop the N-word on Twitter.
Well, that even makes it even double extra. Like, how'd you get it? How'd you get the Tony Khan?
Yeah, that's what's kind of surprising. Is usually if you're a piece of shit, Tony Khan won't fuck with you. for some reason, I guess I don't know. I guess Sabu got the pass.
Somebody vouch for him.
But if I separate the wrestler from the person, fucking love Sabu. Just the fact that he's such a racist, homophobe, makes me sad. And like like he called Renee Young like a slut on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be lying if I said the wrestling fan in me wasn't a mark for Sabu.
I think Gunther's entrance right now slaps, man. With your boy Ludwig. It, he ain't the longest reigning if he ain't beat the honky Michael. So he hasn't even surpassed Macho Man? Come on. Bro, he can't lose. He can't lose. Let him get the honky. You telling me he got two men to leapfrog to be the number one Intercontinental Champion, and he ain't even at Macho Man yet? Come on now.
Not every record needs to be broken.
The honky should be broken.
Do something unexpected. Like nobody's expecting Ali to win this match. Do something unexpected. Like do something nobody's gonna see coming.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Like when your show is so predictable, your champions are so stale. I don't know,
But I
like
mean,
just do
Gunther's not
something.
stale though.
No, Gunther's not, but Bianca is. Fucking Roman is.
Yeah, I can agree to those. But Gunther's over here breathing life into this ugly ass belt.
Do something unexpected. When Ali's one of those guys where he's like a good hand. You don't have to keep the title on him for long. Like he doesn't have to hold the title for 3 years, but just do something unexpected. And then, this way you could move Gunther up to the main event where he should be.
Uh,
More than likely, we're cut and dry. There's gonna retain. But I would like to see them just do something unexpected, like something nobody's gonna see coming.
mm. We'll find out. We'll see what happens tonight. But see, here's my thing though. Like, if Gunther was to lose the title tonight, unless you're gonna put this man in the main event position, don't take the belt off of him. If like, well, he's on Raw now. He's on Raw, right?
Yeah, he's on Raw.
So yeah, if he's not the first dude to then like compete for like the world title, then like if you're not putting him in that main event position, then don't take this title off of him. That's the only thing I say. Because like I said, if Gunther should be in the main event position at this point, as much as he's done with the Intercontinental title. So if you're gonna take this title off of him, like I said, if he's not moving up to the world title, and then you just fuck around and put the belt right back on him, then that shit was a waste, and then you fucked it all up. could have had this man going for the honky. But like I said, that's just my opinion, though. So I wouldn't mind Gunther being world champion. Get Vinny and Ludwig the tag titles, if they finally decide to let other people play with the belts. You know,
Yeah.
really big up Imperium, as big as they were back in NXT and shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Gunther should be a main eventer.
Like I said, your man got in shape. He got fit. You know what I mean? Maybe if he just put on some knee pads, he'd be the perfect wrestler. But you know, I'll let it slide. You know, that's that European style. So cover up those knees, son, or at least tape your wrist up or something. Oh, damn, son. Oh. Okay, you know what? I was saying, like, Ali's a decent seller, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh. He gonna chop him up. Put him on the block. Put him on the block. Ooh, chop him up. Chop up. Chop. Chop. Okay. Ali trying to mount a comeback over here. Bro, I seen kind of off topic a little bit. I seen on YouTube there was some gameplay of Fight Forever. I don't know if you seen some of it.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It looks okay.
I don't think it's bad. It's definitely contrasts of from WWE's the 2K games, but it's definitely got that old school like No Mercy kind of vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like camera angles is similar to what those games used to do. It's just now kind of you beefed up the graphics a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at that. Like I said, I'm all for that. And like I said, if it's got good mechanics and all that other good shit, like hey, I'm all for it. I'm gonna have fun with it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm gonna definitely check it out. Ooh, nice 450. You're not winning that easy with a 450. Get out of here. Not on Gunther. Damn. That's a lariato. Lariato.
Excuse me.
I would like to see
Matt!
the Gunther Lariato versus the Okada Lariato. Lariato. Damn. Now Gunther just playing with his food now. Stop playing with your food, Gunther. Stop playing with your food. He's smack him around. Smack him around. There you go. Smack him around. Oh, reverse the power bomb. Oh, kick to the face.
Things in life that are scary makes you go.
Nice tornado DDT. Uh-oh, about to go to the top. High red district. No one in the pool, but he recovers. Oh, missile drop kick. Power bomb. Stacks him. Gunther. There you talking, baby. Let's get it, son. We going for the honky. We gotta leapfrog the match, son. We gotta leapfrog the match. Get out of here, Mustafa.
Again,
Your stock was never high anyway. You didn't deserve it.
Yeah, again, and we're just predictable outcome. We just keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, you know they're gonna do it. Come on now, they hyping it up too much. They sitting here like WWE right now. They high on. We want to set records for shit. We want to build new lineages to brag about. So it's like, yeah, they already got it with Roman because they on the dick of that shit. It's like, yeah, let's get this man to the honky. And like I said,
Yeah,
they need it. The Intercontinental title needs Gunther right now.
I don't want to see that. How many more days does he have to go to break Honky's record?
Shit, let me take a look. How many days Gunther need?
I'm already pretty bored of his title reign.
That's because right now he really ain't got nobody else. Let me see. Alright, so currently Gunther's at 350 days. And Honky's is at where is it? Where's Honky's reign? Honky's is 453 days.
So he's basically got to hold it another 100 and something days.
Yeah.
Oof. That's like another 4 months.
Easy. That's why I said you already that close. It's like, so you might as well. Like I said, because Randy's at what did he say? Where's Macho's? $413. Wait a minute, yo, Michael Cole, son, he be getting shit wrong, bro. Cause he said the other two men with the longest reigns is Macho Man and Honky, right? That's what he said, right? Okay, Macho's at 413 days. Honky's at 453. Pedro Morales is at 424. So so his is longer than Macho's. He's right behind Honky. So what we talking here, Michael? Why we omitting Pedro?
Yeah.
Come on, Michael. Michael. God, come on now. I gotta come here and do your job, Michael.
He's too busy thinking about Pat McAfee.
Yeah, Pedro had
How
400.
how
Pedro
badly
ran literally 424 days. That's
thinking
above
about how
Macho.
badly he wants to suck Pat McAfee's dick.
Oh, Raw Women's Championship coming up.
Get ready for more bodysuits.
Bodysuit, 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 my bodysuit, my bodysuit, my bodysuit, my bodysuit, my bodysuit. Coming.
Get ready for more predictable outcomes.
Yeah.
As
So, like I said,
surely Bianca will retain.
So with those three men, you might as well just give it to Gunther. Let him surpass that. Let him be the official longest reigning WWE Intercontinental Champion. Let him be the guy. Like I said, he's done everything as far as the title's concerned, and in its incarnation, he's given it the most relevancy out of anybody in recent years. So it's why not give it to the guy? It's good for
Then they
him.
need
It's
to.
good for Imperium. Then after that, he could drop the belt to somebody you think is worthy to carry the belt, and then move him up to the world titles division. Easy.
Then they need to line up some challenges for him. I'm tired of seeing him fight all these scrubs all the time.
Well, I mean, he's on Raw now, so maybe now that the Academy will change up a little bit, So but it would make him more creditable as I'm going for the world title because I was the guy who beat the Honky. I'm the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. I'm holding that record that probably won't be surpassed probably for a while, give or take. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, let him hit it. He's already at 350. Like I said, he's a couple hundred off from beating the record. You might as well let the man ride with it. You've come this far. I mean, to the point where you're sitting there omitting motherfuckers talking about Macho and Honky. Nah. Pedro on that, baby. He got to leapfrog 3 people. Not 2, 3. Like I said, according to WWE's own fucking website, Pedro Morales, 424 days as Intercontinental Champion. Macho Man at 413, Honky 453. Every other title reign after that, ain't nobody cracked the 300s. Everybody's at 2 something and as longest reigns outside of your boy Gunther sitting at 350. Legit, the longest reign of somebody in the 200s was 279. Everybody else 244, 233, and then you got your man Gunther. So it's you might as well give it to him, bro. Like I said,
They better get him. Like I said, they better get him some challengers.
son, hold on. I just found someone else. He got 4 people he got to leapfrog. Well, because Don Morocco, 384. So Don Morocco's still ahead of him. But at 350, that's no problem. He'll get that in a few weeks. So like I said, WWE, they love retconning history. You see that shit, right? And it's right there in their own website, so it ain't oh, I'm making this up. Dude, you got this on your website. This dude, you just sat here and said there's only 2 other people that's held the title the longest than Gunther. And it's no, there's 4 other people that have held the title longer than Gunther at only 350 days. I know. I guess WWE must have rounded it up, huh?
Yeah.
Motherfucker rounded it up to the nearest. Just said, you know what, 350 rounded up to 4. He's like, all right, call it square. Call it square. That way we could just omit Pedro and Don over here. That's crazy. Here's Oscar in her evil clown bodysuit. I kind of hope Oscar does win because she needs the belt. She needs to win. Give it to evil clown Oscar. I'm really over Bianca's fucking reign right now. Who you going with?
Oscar.
Said that so aggressively. Like
Because I'm so fucking tired of Bianca, man. I'm so tired of seeing the same champions all the time. It's fucking boring.
You tired of the same bodysuits?
Yes. Listen. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm a man. I like variety. I like to experience multiple different things. I like to eat different foods. I don't want to eat the same fucking food every night. That's fucking boring.
Yeah, she's sitting
God
over
damn it.
400 days, son.
It's fucking ridiculous. Like she's just fighting. She's held the title for so long. She's just fighting. She's just fighting repeat challengers over and over again because there's nobody else for her to fight. It's just fucking boring, man. It's just boring. Let's do something. Let's do something different. Let's get some new blood in these title pictures. You know.
I feel you.
Especially because we know it's a thing where as long as babyface Bianca is holding the title, no other babyfaces are really getting a rub, you know?
No.
So like Asuka just turned heel. Let's get a heel champion and then maybe we could see some new matches or maybe we could see some people that don't get title matches. Maybe we could see them start to get title matches.
Well, like I said,
Mix it up, man. Let's mix it up.
yeah, I'm looking at the history of the title. Like, yeah, damn, it's like the reigns of a lot of these women. This is like, whew. Like before Bianca, the longest reign was Becky Lynch's at like 398. I mean, listen, I hope Oscar wins. You know who had one of the shortest reigns of Raw Women's Champion? Take a guess.
Shortest reigns?
Who has one of the shortest reigns as a Raw Women's Champion?
Are we talking just the Raw Women's Champion?
Just the Raw Women's Champion.
Give me a minute, I gotta think. As I recall, Rhea Ripley's title reign was fairly short. I could be wrong about that.
If anybody in the chat wants to try to take a stab at it, I'll give it a minute. Again, I'll repeat the question: who has the shortest reign as Raw Women's Champion. The shortest reign as Raw Women's Champion. No cheating out there either. Alright, you got an answer or you give up?
Yeah, I give up.
The answer, excuse me. Answer is Charlotte Flair at 2 days. Because remember, she beat Rhea Ripley, and then Nikki Cross cashed in her Money in the Bank. So 2 days.
Yeah, that's right.
Charlotte Flair. The 2 day reign of the Queen. Before her was Sasha Banks at 8 days. That was the shortest reign. So, fun facts, ladies and gentlemen. While we watch the Raw Women's Champion get her head smashed into the steel steps. Clown Oscar bodysuit. I think the crowd's kind of dead right now. Like, I think the Gunter Ali kind of had them kind of gassed out a little bit.
I think also they're feeling the same way everybody else is feeling. Like
you don't care about this match. Is this
yeah, because it's just because okay, whatever. Bianca's just gonna retain. Who cares?
I mean, I understand why this match is happening. Like, they've been having this feud. I'm just like kind of puzzled with the Natalia Rhea part because it's like I don't know. Natalia is like is the SmackDown side of things that pool that shallow. And we got to pull Natty out. We got to call Natty. Natty with the Hattie.
I just wanna see like Bianca lose the title. Nothing against Bianca, but it's just held the title too long. It's time to get someone different. It's time for someone different.
Mm-mm-mm.
Especially like Asuka, like Asuka's got this like new heel character. How's this character supposed to get over? How's this character supposed to get over if she just keeps losing all the time?
Yeah.
Like I think she should have won the title at WrestleMania, but in hindsight, okay, maybe they wanted her to beat Becky's record. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, maybe that's what they wanted. But she should definitely win tonight.
You would think. Let's see. A little bit of the crowd showing some life.
Yeah.
Going for the suplex. Beautiful suplex. It's quite the match. Quite the match so far. Women in the bodysuits.
Let's go, Oscar.
Oscar. Bodysuit.
Take it home.
Bodysuit.
My Switch is long since dead. Let's take it home.
Oh. Devastating backbreaker. Nice moonsaults. But that ain't winning the match. Come on, you should know better. You should have known better. Come on, Bianca, get it together. Bitch, you should have known better. Come on, girl, let's get it together. Yeah, we still got Cody.
And then the tag titles, and then the SmackDown Women's title.
SmackDown. Let's see something. Nice missile drop kick.
Yeah, because like if Bianca retains here, then like who's next? You know, there's nobody else for her to beat other than to just recycle opponents.
Pretty much.
You don't have that kind of depth in your women's roster.
Another kick out. Come on. Come on, bodysuit women. Get it going. Can't be out here just dropping spine busters. I need more than just spine busters. Uh-oh, Oscar lock. Oscar lock. Kick out. Don't get caught in that garbage.
I hate when they do that. Like that like weird reversal where they just flip over and there's almost like no leverage.
Yeah. Ref got to wear a bodysuit.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
I know they're not about to do
Dang,
some
it's like they
count
can't
out
eat.
bullshit right now.
They can't even show their arms.
Nah, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, all the women got a bodysuited, kid. All of them. Everybody gotta get bodysuited up to the neck, up to the neck. What is this? Come on. Why are we doing this? Just get the don't. Boy, if I see shenanigans, stop. I'm
I'm out.
come on now. All right. Now she got toilet water on her booty. Because of the mist. She got toilet water on her. What's she doing? Do it. 1, 2, 3. Yes. New champion. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Out time.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I approve this message.
Yeah, me too. I'm happy about this. I like that finish too, where she dodged the first mist and then like Asuka instead of going for it again, she like sprays it on her hand and rubs it in her eyes.
It's a very nice heel move, I approve.
Yeah.
I
It was
approve.
like heelish. It was creative. I like it.
Now she can say Clown Oscar has been champion.
Now let's just get this boring ass Natalia match out of the way.
Yeah.
I will say though, it's still a little weird to me that the Raw Women's title is on SmackDown and the SmackDown Women's title is on Raw.
Well, Raw is it Oscar on Raw now?
Oh, she's on SmackDown.
Well, I guess she on Raw now.
Oh, she's gonna stay on SmackDown.
No, they're not doing that.
Yeah, absolutely they are.
They're not.
So Raw's gonna have both women's titles.
They'll
You
they'll
you you're
they'll
you're,
do. See, here's the thing.
you're
Now they can do the swap. They can do the swap now. Bianca ain't got the
Rhea,
belts. They can do the swap.
Rhea, Rhea Ripley's on Raw.
Well, then they do the swap. If Oscar's on SmackDown and Rhea's on Raw, they just do the swap. They can do it now because Bianca no longer has the title, so she's finished her long reign. Oscar could just take the other belt and Rhea take that belt. Do the swap.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not gonna move Asuka to Raw though.
Well, then fine. She'll be on SmackDown, and she'll just get the SmackDown Women's title. And Rhea can walk around with the Raw Women's title now, and then her and Bianca can then feud for that belt. Unless is Bianca on SmackDown too?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. So that's how you solve everything. It's they're on break. I'm gonna take a quick piss break, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back.
Oh my god. I hope I hope this I hope this is like one of those like old school like divas matches, and I hope Rhea Ripley beats her in like 2 minutes. On Rhea, just make this quick, please. Speed her like 2 minutes. Record time 30 seconds. I'd be okay with that too.
Time for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I mean, we all know Natalya is Matt's favorite wrestler.
Oh my god.
What?
I fucking hate Natalia so fucking much. I can't even stress it to you how much I dislike her.
Don't you like her sister though? She's nice.
Yeah, she fine. I just want Rhea, like I said, I just want Rhea to come out and just fucking beat her in like 10 seconds, please.
Job her out like she did Zelina Vega in Puerto Rico.
Yes, please. Except I don't want this match to last as long. I just want this to be like an old school squash match.
Bodysuit. Look at me, man. Dominic got the sleeves. He chilling. She over here in the bodysuit.
Like bell rings, Rhea Ripley hits a big boot, and then just instantly gets her in the riptide, and then we're done. I want to see this match go long to any degree. It's just she's so boring. Like her look is boring, her music is boring, her talking is boring, her wrestling is boring.
I like her old entrance music. I don't know why they changed it.
Oh my god.
Bodysuit. Bodysuit.
I think Dom should wear a bodysuit in solidarity.
He should. The ironic thing is, people online be thirsting for Rhea Ripley in the bodysuit because she'd be looking like a dominatrix and shit.
Yeah.
She the only one that's like, yeah, Rhea Ripley in the bodysuit, son. Yeah. Let it go. Let's go.
Yeah, she's the only one that should rock the bodysuit every night.
But tell me she ain't over here looking like some dominatrix, son. Like, Catherine online be already thirsting for Rhea Ripley out there. Mad thirsty dudes out there.
This match has already gone on too long.
Damn. Just ragdogging around right now. Yo, son, if she straight jobs her outside, nah, it's over, son. Stacker. Let's go. Let's go. you got your wish, man.
That still went a little. I will say that was longer than I would like an Italian match to be, though.
Let's go. Yo, bruh. She caught that beat down, son.
Yeah.
Did you think she really had a chance, Michael? Get the fuck out of here, son. Stop playing.
Again, still longer than I'd like an Italian match to be, though. It's funny too because that was like the ugliest riptide I've ever seen.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
She didn't even need to do.
cause she like gutted her straight off the floor.
That's what I mean, though. Like Natalia is so pathetic. She didn't even need a good fucking Riptide to beat her. She just beat her with a sloppy ass Riptide.
Going.
I mean, like I said, like Judgment Day. I would have to say was a pretty dominant faction. Like I said, the win loss ratio of the group is pretty on point.
Yeah.
Man, that was that might for be match of the night for me right there. she just straight squashed Natalia on that. Like I said, why was she even in this match? Like it's like what has Natalia done that would garnish her to be in this position?
Yeah.
She wins one match on a SmackDown, and all of a sudden, I'm supposed to believe she might be able to beat this person that has just dominated everybody. Like, get out of here. But yeah, she came in there and made short ass work of Natalia. Oh no, you hate to see it.
No, I love to see it. I love to see it.
You hate to see it sometimes, though.
Not this time.
Hmm. Oh shit.
Stop being a worm, Violet.
Out for Cody and Barack.
Damn, what is it with people and putting stuff together?
What do you
Like
mean?
why everything's got to be like a casserole nowadays? Like why is everything got to be like, "Oh, you could put all the ingredients for this Thanksgiving dinner in a slow cooker and make like a casserole." Like why everything's got to be like mixed together now?
I don't know. Where's this coming from?
I'm just watching this video on Facebook, and they're like, they're making like a breakfast lasagna. Like they put like eggs, and then they put bacon, and then they put like pancake batter, and then they put sausages on top of it, and then more pancake batter, and then like home fries on top. Like why you gotta have a breakfast lasagna? Like why you just can't eat all that stuff separate?
I don't know. People want to be fancy now. They think they're doing something special, like that's a new thing. It's like, yeah, people do that, but most people would rather just make the eggs, bacon, and pancakes, like you said, like, because it's breakfast. Like, sometimes you just do that, but like nowadays, everybody's like, I got to throw everything together because everybody's so creative, you know?
You know, like
Everybody's just so creative. That's all I can say.
it's like like there's a people have been eating eggs, bacon, and eggs separately for years, and it's worked. Can we just stop trying to reinvent the wheel?
Yeah. So highlights of Brock beating up on Cody over here. Night of Champions. I like Brock Lesnar just pushed Cody through a table. He didn't even have to like actually slam you to a table. He just pushed you to a table.
Is this like a no holds barred match or whatever?
I don't know. No hold barred. Oh, here comes the pain. Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar. Dude's a monster. He's a monster. You know what? I don't mind this match because it's like, at least it's like, it's not him versus Roman again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay
But
with
people
this.
sitting there like, oh, everybody wants Cody in the world title picture, and it's like, nah, he doesn't need to be right now. And it's like Brock Lesnar. People always say like, he part time or whatever. Nah, he'll still wrestle, but he doesn't need to be in the world title picture all the time. And like I said,
But yeah, like this is what Brock should be doing. Like Brock as a part timer shouldn't be in the world title picture. Like this is what he should be doing, you know? And then yeah, like Cody can always get the title down the road. Like, you know, it's not like Cody's at like the twilight of his career. And he's it's like okay, like he's starting to wind down.
Brock is just a monster. Cody Rhodes endorsed, baby.
You know, and they're adding a new wrinkle like with the broken arm thing, you know.
Yeah.
I think this will be a good match.
I love all this exposition Michael's giving you about Cody's cast. It's like it's Ali Polymer exoskeleton made of vibranium. it's the new technology.
It's made from the same thing as Bucky's arm.
You know what I'm saying? It's made from Wakanda technology with nanotechs. This is like mad exposition over here, Michael. Like, okay, Michael, I get it. His shit is broken, right? Okay, I got it. This is how he's wrestling. Like, listen, you acting like I never saw a Cowboy Bob Arm before. Yeah, come on, man.
You know what would have been better if Cody came out and did like The Rock, like in like Fast 7 when The Rock was in a cast and he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go to work," and he just flexed and like the cast exploded off his arm. I wanted to see that. Like Cody comes out with just the cast and does like a bicep curl, and then the cast just shatters.
It's just funny. It's like, come on, man. So who you got for this? One?
I think Brock will win this. I think Brock will tie it up, and then we'll get a rubber match. Maybe at SummerSlam we get like a rubber match. WWE likes to do things in often. They often like to do these big programs in threes. So Brock wins tonight, ties it up, and then we gotta get to that third one. Especially when it comes to Brock. For some reason, with Brock, they love to do like I don't know if it's just the way Brock wants to work, but they love to do like trilogies. Like it was kind of the same deal with Bobby Lashley.
It's okay, Violet. Okay. Okay, you got one for beans. What else do you want? You're gonna get your dress soon. And you can visit Grandma, Auntie, and Uncle.
See what's gonna go down here with old Cody, old roller coaster.
But like if the cast is made out of vibranium, is it legal? Is it legal for him to use it?
I don't know. I guess so. Using the vibranium arm piece, polymer technology. Top men worked on this cast. Like I said, the finest scientists of Wakanda. That shit is shock resistant. It just, he made out of vibranium. It's made out of vibranium. The vibranium cast. I got my vibranium cast.
Exocast.
Going up to the high rent district.
Why can't a cast just be a cast?
That's it with the vibranium exocast. Yo, Michael keeps reiterating that it's made out of titanium. Listen, all right, we get it, man. It's that polymer urethane space age technology, son. It's that with that exocast. He hit him with the exocast. Oh, nice Cody cutter. He ain't getting that. Come on, that was a sloppy cover, Cody. But see, this is one of those things with like, see, Brock came to work. He over here working. How often he letting cats get all this kind of offense on him?
I'm glad we got double or nothing tomorrow.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I'm not sure what NXT has in store, but I'm definitely gonna check that out. Ooh, see you at the crossroads. See you fuck around with that vibranium cast, that exoskeleton. Nope. He got. Can he break the vibranium? Can he break the vibranium? Can he break the vibranium? Speaking of vibranium, are you hearing that? Apparently, I guess MCU was going with adamantium is gonna come from that celestial that froze in the earth from the Eternals.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's where adamantium's supposedly gonna come from.
Okay, that's interesting. I would like that because they need to find a way to kind of tie it back to that, you know?
Yeah, so that's what they're gonna. That's kind of their way. So it's like, yeah, the how does where does the adamantium come from? So it's like, well, there is a actual god stuck in the earth, sticking out of the earth, you know, in the MCU. Like, I'm surprised no more people don't talk about that in the MCU. It gets mentioned sometimes in certain movies, but it's like still, it's a thing that's there. There's an actual like God sticking out of the earth.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, need to find a way to kind of tie back to that.
So
Because yeah,
apparently,
there's a god.
the frozen body itself will be adamantium,
Okay.
or it'll have something within it that is adamantium.
Okay.
So
Okay, I'm okay with that.
yeah, it's a way to bring it in there, so that way when they bring in the MCU, and if they want to start at zero with like Wolverine and shit like that and other characters, like I said, they can explain like, okay, we have this new alloy, and we need to test it, and then it's like, hey, we got this person who has these abilities, he's a mutant, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Rest history.
Because yeah, because I don't think Wolverine is gonna be the MCU's Wolverine, or I don't think Hugh Jackman is gonna be the MCU's Wolverine.
No, it's probably going to be a multiverse thing, but like I said, when they officially start anew, like after whatever, cause like I said, they said most likely, like it's something after, like, you know, once all the Kang stuff is done.
Because
Oh,
what I
no,
heard was
F5.
that
Oh no, Crossroads.
what I heard was that the premise of Deadpool 3 is like basically the TVA arrests Deadpool for the end of the second movie when he was doing all these like shenanigans, and basically like his punishment is like he has to do like a mission for them, like he has to go to like a alternate universe and like fix things, but because he's Deadpool and they're like they're because he's Deadpool, like we can't trust you not to make things even worse. They pair him with like a time displaced Wolverine. So that's how people are like, well, I thought he died in Logan. So that's supposedly what I heard, is that it'll be like a time displaced Wolverine, and he's gonna go with Deadpool, and they're gonna go to the House of M.
F5.
They're gonna go to the House of M universe,
That'd be cool.
and then supposedly the events of that movie, it's gonna alter the timeline so that it'll be like, okay, in the main MCU, it'll be like, okay, like mutants exist now.
officially.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they kind of hinted at in the Ms. Marvel, but I think like I think they really want to kind of come out with it. I think Deadpool would be better than Ms. Marvel.
Agreed.
Besides, in the comics, Ms. Marvel's dead now.
Yeah, I don't know if she's like dead yet, but she will. Like, I think that's her next big story. Or again, I don't know. I don't
I
read
think it
current
already
comics, so I
happened
don't know if
though.
it's
I think
already
it already
happened. Okay,
happened.
okay, we'll see. The that show was so bad that they had to take Miss Marvel off the playing field for a
Cody
while.
passed out.
Oh my God,
Cody
Violet.
passed out. Come on now. He had to shake up his vibranium, titanium alloyed exoskeleton.
Brock Lesnar is stronger than Wakanda confirmed.
Wakanda confirmed.
I just want Brock Lesnar to grab the mic and be like, "I'm the Black Panther now." Oof, that match was hella boring.
Somebody threw a water bottle in the ring. Brock, Lesnar. Brock, Lesnar. Alright, so it's one apiece now. Yeah, we'll have our rubber match.
Yeah, probably at SummerSlam or something. If I had to take a guess.
Heal himself with the titanium exoskeleton now. He's like, after battle, your bracelet will start to feed nutrients into your bones and muscle structure skeletal to heal your wounds. As long as you do no more damage and impact to its outer skeleton, it absorbs all blows with the vibranium. But then can also reflect it right back to the opponent. Like a gauntlet. Money in the Bank coming to London. Money in the Bank coming to London. AEW going to London. Everybody's going to London to wrestle. It's good for the UK. They love their wrestling. They're very vocal audience. That's why I look forward to see what's going to happen in AEW, because AEW audience are already kind of pretty vocal with certain things. I like to see what the UK crowd is going to do when AEW show up. You know. Tomorrow night, NXT. Get ready for the battlegrounds. We got Carmelo Staines taking on Baby Steiner. You think they're putting the strap onto Tiffany Stratus? Or give
Yeah,
her,
I kind of think they will.
or Valkyrie walk away with the belt?
I don't know. I kind of got a feeling it's gonna be Tiffany Stratton. I could be wrong, but looks like they're kind of really building her up. I think that's why they had her beat like Roxanne Perez specifically, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We just not gonna get to the tag team title match.
We gotta look at the women's tag team title picture.
The women's tag team title picture. You mean all these hastily put together women outside of maybe Ronda and Shayna who are kind of a tag team because
Alex,
they're
stop!
shoot
You're the one who's taking
friends.
it out.
Basically, it's just funny how like Liv Morgan gets injured and then Raquel's just like instantly like, "Oh, Shotzi, okay, I'm with you now."
I
There's
will
no,
be your new partner.
yeah, like it's just female wrestler A and female wrestler B. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, Carmella's pregnant and out of the equation. Okay, sure, Sonya Deville. They're friends now.
Your besties. Like Raquel, man, she just going through the whole roster of tag teams.
I honestly hope they do put the titles on Shayna and Ronda though.
Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. Come on, let's get to the main event already.
Again, I think people look back at Ronda's title reigns negatively. But the thing I always liked about Ronda is she was always for defending the championship. Like she was trying to defend the championships every week, you know?
Yeah, I mean they're doing what they gotta do, Ian. They know AEW gonna be doing the London thing, so almost. Money in the bank. It's time for the main event.
I don't know, man. I still feel like Roman and Solo are gonna win. I got a bad feeling that they're gonna get the win here.
1,000 days. I feel like the Usos have to get involved and fuck it over for Roman and Solo, so they can get this whole bloodline implosion out of the way. Because we can't have him with the titles. Can't have it. He can't have all the belts.
That's another thing. Why are we splitting up the bloodline?
I don't know, because I guess they figure it's run its course. Now that Roman's hit his days, we can start tearing down the walls and then moving on to something new.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense though.
Because when it's all said and done, by the time Roman loses the title and everything's crumbled, he'll be way over the 1,000 days to like cement himself officially.
Yeah,
Officially. But like
yeah.
we gotta now start breaking down the bloodline a little bit.
But it seems like Kevin and Sammy are not really on the same page either.
Okay, Violet, I'm sorry, but you've been nursing for the last
Like it seems like they're
You're
seems
full,
just like they're like
okay?
arguing like
You're
they
just no.
like
You're
they're
just
only
sucking
they're
for the
only
sake of
here to
sucking.
defeat the bloodline. It seems like they're not here to elevate the tag titles or like they're not here to be a tag team and have this tag team title run. It just feels like they're here like taking the titles from the bloodline was just something we needed to do. It wasn't like a thing of like, okay, we want to be tag team champions,
Stop.
you know?
See, like I said, they sold all the souls. They sold the Seas of Descent. Like I said, they gotta break it down.
All right, let's do
They're
it.
running this montage real long, kid. Can we cut this short a little bit?
Yeah.
Like I get it. I know you recapping motherfuckers out here, but still. Y'all couldn't cut some of this down, speed it up, whatever.
Did you see that guy on TikTok where he's always like reacting to he's always like reacting to Roman Reigns versus like some kind of like impossible scenario. Like it's like my reaction to like Roman Reigns versus like a megalodon shark, and then it's just always him angrily reacting that Roman Reigns is always like winning, but then he kind of throws it up and acknowledges him anyway.
No, I can't say I've ever seen him before. You gotta link me one.
Like it's like Roman Reigns versus like an active volcano. It's like you just hear the 1, 2, 3 Roman's music, and he just kind of like angrily throws his phone down, but then acknowledges the tribal chief anyway, because that's what you do. It's what you do.
Tribal Chief. Not defending the championship, but trying to get 2 more belts. Solo, Baby Fatu Sokoa.
No Usos tonight.
No Uso. I'm telling you, they're gonna show up though.
I think they'll show up too. I think they'll get involved in some kind of way.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna. I feel like Cole probably just got that wrong. I don't want to have to look it up again.
I think it's fitting that Sammy gets the last entrance tonight.
Who gets the last entrance?
Just because this is like an important for Sammy, you know. 'Cause, this is the first time in a long time that like Syria and Iran or whatever it is, like they've been like not at conflict. So it's just kind of it's nice that Sammy's getting this moment. That's the next thing too. Like again, if we got the brand split, we got the two rosters. Like, what are we doing with the tag team titles? Because again, I'm tired of seeing these men carry around two different belts.
I don't know,
You know
man.
what I mean? Like
They need to do something.
either 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 you're gonna have the Raw tag team title and the SmackDown tag team titles, or just if you're gonna keep them unified, then just have one title belt. You know,
Yeah,
like I don't want to see the thing of like two title belts. I'm tired of seeing two title belts. Everybody's got to have two belts.
that's something like why you want to give this guy now 4 belts.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Mom?
Roman Reigns just not impressed. Not impressed by this display.
Dada, that's pretty.
Roman just looking at him like, yo, this pog.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
He's not impressed. Oh my god, like the entrance and the introduction are longer than Natalia's entire match.
That's hateful. That's hateful, man.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong though? All right, let's do it. Let's do this main event, please. Your boy's tired.
Do I look pretty?
Oh my god, what is the delay here?
Night of Champions.
Can't believe that we still have not had any kind of contact yet.
For real though, son, it's literally.
Oh my god! Like, is there like some kind of like a time quota they gotta hit, and they're just like, all right, we're not at that mark yet. We gotta stretch it out as much as we can.
Yeah.
Just stare at each other for 20 minutes.
Mama,
Diapers. We got wipes. We're only going for like maybe an hour. So.
The Roman talking smack,
Oh
bro.
my
Can we
god!
lock up already?
What is happening here?
One bottle of formula. I'll grab my breast milk just as I'm about to get out the door.
AEW only wishes they got crowd reaction like this. I'm ready for them to just wrestle right now. Fuck the crowd reaction. I mean,
Oh, AEW gets
I'm happy
it,
that the crowd is
it,
hot for Sami Zayn and all, but can we wrestle though? Can they? I know they can be hot while they wrestle.
yeah, yeah. This crowd wishes that they were at an AEW show so they could react.
I mean, shit. We'll see tomorrow night. You know, double or nothing.
There's nothing to see. You already know Double or Nothing is gonna be the superior show. There's nothing to see.
bring my blanket because maybe I want to
Hell, NXT might be a superior show. I mean, listen, Night of Champions has been
Get
fine.
the fuck out
I
of here.
mean, outside of the like women's matches, because you kind of knew what was gonna kind of happen. I mean, I think the best women's match of the night would have probably been Becky and Trish's, and you know, Oscar winning is a good thing.
I mean, yeah, like again, I'm not the one. I'm not the one that kind of brought up AEW and tried to make it a competition thing. That's the WWE fans that do that. I'm just listen. I'm just saying they're obviously gonna put on the better show tomorrow. It's not even no question about it. But
Put on the better product.
so far, Night of Champions, it's been pretty good.
I mean, it's a
But
decent show.
I
Like I
must
said, the world title was a
I
decent
must I
match.
must there's been some good matches for sure. But it's kind of this main event is kind of taking too long to get going.
I guess they were like, "Fuck it, we don't need Mansoor. We got Sami Zayn now."
Yeah. Yeah, Mansoor hasn't been on a Saudi show in like a while.
Well, yeah, because he's Mansoor now. You can't go back home looking like that.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Get with the quick cuts, man. Come on, man. I'm already like kind of on sleepy mode because this match took so long to get started. But then you hit me with the jump cuts. I wonder how good. I wonder what the creative system's gonna be like on Fight Forever. I wonder if I could transfer some ELW to that game too, mix it up.
Yeah, you probably could. Ian, that restaurant already debunked that. Listen, if you're gonna try to take shots, man, make sure you kind of get your shit straight.
What happened now?
It's just somebody did a Photoshop of an advertisement from this restaurant saying that if you buy like a burger and fry from this restaurant, you get a ticket to Double or Nothing. And I guess cause the WWE, they're a little bit special. I guess they instantly jumped to it, kind of being like, oh yeah, oh like look at this, like they can't even give the tickets away, and then the restaurant almost immediately confirmed that that was false. But it was just a thing for like a hot minute.
They fell for the
That's
marketing
all it was.
scheme.
Yeah. They got the WWE fans got they got Siblong or Datonged yesterday.
Siblon, potato.
They got okey doped.
God, don't let the eyes fool you, gentlemen.
Wouldn't it be kind of wild if like Sami Zayn picked up the pin but like on Roman?
That would be something, wouldn't it? Siblon, potato.
Again, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it would be something.
Beautiful snap suplex by the champion, Roman Reigns. You still have to jet out after the show?
Yeah, I gotta take off. I got a birthday dinner to go to.
That's what's up. I might go a little bit longer after this, but I don't know how much longer though. Probably just decompress.
I feel you. I feel you.
We gotta find some more Siblon and Dayton photos. They need to stay steady with that shit.
That's America's favorite game.
It's a new pastime, baby.
YouTube's favorite game.
It's my favorite game. Siblon or Dayton, man. Listen, we'll test your ability to read people. Be like, are these people dating or are they siblons? Or are they siblons who might be just banging?
Water.
It's always siblings, but they're banging.
Never fails.
See, like this match, I don't find particularly interesting
I'm kind of bored, bro. Really.
because It's just Solo and Roman just beating up on Sammy. Like Sammy's getting no offense, Kevin's getting no offense. It's just hard for me to be like invested like that, you know, unless we're just doing like an outright squash match.
Yeah.
Like I would understand this in the middle of the match, but I'm just saying like at the start of the match, at the start of the match, you gotta go a little harder, you know.
Yeah.
Like these people have been sitting for 3 hours, been watching 3 hours of wrestling, man. You gotta keep them invested.
Definitely got to keep them invested. Come on, Sammy. Hulk up now. You got to Hulk up.
Yeah.
I am a real Canadian, fighting for rights of all Putain. I am a real Canadian. Ketchup chips fight for Drake.
Number one Canadian Drake.
No one Canadian. People don't say they live in Canada. They say, "Where do you live?" I live in Drake country. Oh, Canada. Yes. Live in Drake country. Night of Champions. Night of Champions. Come on, I gotta get the hot tag.
See, there we go.
Now we on fire.
Now we're getting a little. Now we're getting a little bit of energy in this match.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Sorry, people. So I didn't get that much sleep last night.
I want to
Lariato.
see Kevin Owens hit. I want to see him hit just one pop-up power or one package pile driver in WWE. I just want to see him hit it once.
That'd be nice. Kick out for my Roman Reigns. What level are we taking it? Trying to figure out what level we're taking it to.
Level 2.
Baby.
By the way, the hairline in your eyes will fix it.
That's quite a Superman punch.
Are you dressed yet?
No, you can't. You can't be the tag team champion, Roman. We don't need you as tag team
Okay,
champion.
so these I need to buy postage stamps for.
That would
Whoever goes to the post office to pick up that.
that would be very,
It's
very
terrible.
sad.
It's like I need you
Upstairs.
to not be tag team champion. Hit him with another stunner. Trying to see what time, how much time we got left here.
Oh, we in the overtime, baby.
Overtime. Just have Solo come over, have him take the L, so we can.
I think he can afford. I think he can afford to take an L here.
Solo
I
can
don't think
definitely take the
that would
L.
hurt him here.
Definitely, he could take the L. Take an L.
Like Roman's definitely not taking that L.
Oh, absolutely not. That's not even on the table. That was never on the table. Roman taking L's. The Blue Thunder Bomb.
Never beats anyone with that, but
Never.
he goes for a cover every time he does it.
One day, maybe. One day. I say drop a couple more rotations in it, and it'll make it more classy.
Yeah.
When did the Usos do the run?
I like when like Josh Alexander would go to set someone up for the Blue Thunder bomb, and then like Ethan Page would go off the ropes. He would run by, and as he was running by, he would like spin the person, so they got like extra rotations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just made it look a little more like dangerous, you know.
When the Usos running in.
Very soon, hopefully. So do you think the Usos cost Roman and Solo the match intentionally, or do you think it's like they do it accidentally?
feel like it might look unintentional, but it'll be intentional. Ref bump. There we go. Bring on the Usos. He's dead now, Roman. You killed him. He's murdered. Murder, death, kill. Uh-oh, he going for a Superman punch.
Oh, things are breaking down.
He going for the haluvi. Haluvi. But see, now he ain't gonna get no pin. Oh, eat that Superman though. But look out, watch your back, son, with KO.
Your headbands here, so in 2 days they should be good to go. You can bring them upstairs to your room. Huh?
With a Uso, son, with a Usi.
Here, so they're fixed. This is Violet's thin screen.
Let's get wild in these streets, boy.
Put him through a table, son. Put him through the table. We got Gorilla Glue. We can fix it. Gotta deal with Lowe's. Put him through the table. Oh, here come the Uso. There we go. Right on cue. Usos.
It's breaking down.
Oh, see, there we go. Kicked solo.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Fuck up now, son. Kick solo. See, Roman ain't gonna like it. We're wasting more time. Look at the sows of seeds of dissension. I was trying to help you out, now I get pie face. Like, yo, what you doing to my brother? Get your hands off me, son. You know who you talking to? I'm the tribal chief. I must you too. Watch out. You trying to be a bitch.
You gonna be out of the family, boy.
Are we leaving now?
Oh, look at that. Right in the mush. Right in the mush, son. See, this is what I'm saying. What I tell you. What I tell you, son.
Yup.
I have no idea.
Daddy, should your hands over? Can I go to the park for a little bit?
No, you're not trusted at the park, and we're leaving. I'm not going to go to the park and get you. And I don't want you getting dirty.
Breaking down. Alright, let's just wrap it up, man. Let's just get to the finish. Come on now.
Last time you trusted me.
What?
Let's just get to the finish.
Do anything bad?
Let's take it home now.
They just did.
Yeah, can we get it?
Your boy's tired. He needs to go eat some fajitas.
Fajitas.
What?
Stunner.
We're leaving.
Haluvi. Can we get a referee, please?
It wants it, so.
And there we go. Solo eat the L. Sammy get the pin. Everybody happy.
All is right in the world. All is right.
And then now we can break up the bloodline, and someone could take the title from Roman. Now that he's hit 1,000, like I said, 1,000 days have been reached. It's time to break up this bloodline. It's been going on for years now.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, Night of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
That was
we're wrapping
it.
up the story, but I think they just really ran this match and everything way too long. But good match, nevertheless. But
I think the takeaway here is that Sammy and Kevin will hopefully move on. But
yeah, they should be out of the equation at this point. This is now the Uso implosion, Roman and the versus Usos, and then Solo has to make a decision. But as far as Sammy and Kevin's concerned, move on. There's a whole nother tag. There's a whole tag division out there. Do something with those belts, and let's get this train moving. Let's get this reset. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. I think that's the takeaway here.
Roman reached his 1,000 days. He in the books. Like I said, he cemented. Ain't nobody gonna touch him for a good while.
Yeah. But all right, your boy's about to get out of here. I gotta go eat some fajitas
All right.
and pretend I'm happy to be there. But are you staying on?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a few minutes.
All right, but yeah, all right. I'll see you all next time.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
Peace.
Easy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go check out some friends. I'm gonna dip up in the Waffle House real quick.
For the Universal titles?
What's going
Or
on,
wherever we
fellas?
tell.
I'm still live on my stream. What y'all think of Night of Champions?
Yeah, interesting show. Some of the matches were boring as fuck, but
I think this match ran way too long.
yeah, but the storytelling was kind of perfect for me, in my opinion, though.
Yeah, you know, we got to break up the bloodline here, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah.
Recap then.
I'm just glad Bianca finally lost the fucking title.
Yeah, I'm happy Oscar won, so I'm okay with that.
That one kind
world
of
title
surprised
match
me.
with Rollins and AJ was good.
My thing is,
Fucking Natalia getting squashed. That was beautiful. I love it.
Chef
fucking kiss.
It was obvious that was gonna happen.
She just squashed that ass, man. She ain't getting paid by the hour. That shit.
Natalia does not have the credibility. I don't think she was. It could be wrong.
The Gunter Ali match was fine. I'm glad Gunter won. I was like he got to break the honky. Okay, he's. Oh, by the way, fucking Michael Cole, man. He out here talking some real nonsense too, bro. He's sitting there talking about Macho Man and Honky are the only two people left to get to the record. He's wrong. It's
What about The Rock?
It's Pedro Morales. Don Morocco, Macho Man, and the Honky before Gunther breaks the record, because Gunther's only at 350.
Wait, Pedro was
days.
Intercontinental Champion?
Yes, and he was champion for over 424 days. Macho Man is 413. Honky Tonk Man is 454, and then I think Don Morocco with like 384. So Gunther still has to leapfrog 4 other men before he's the top holder of that title. Michael said only 2 dudes. Like, motherfucker, this shit is on your own website. Kind of bullshit you running here? Tell the truth. He got to leapfrog 4 dudes before he's totally has the record. He's only sitting at 350. Morocco, Pedro, Macho, Honky. This dude bugging.
Well, what's your opinion on the winner for the?
I love Cody's titanium, vibranium, exoskeleton. Couldn't stop talking about it. My man Michael had to give so much exposition over the arm brace. Like it's made out of polyurethane, space age technology, vibranium.
Yo, I was thinking, this motherfucker got vibranium with that motherfucker.
Like, this shit is crazy, man. But overall, it's a fine pay-per-view. It was all right. I'm about to wrap up my stream now and just chill.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to Ice since I'm curious to see how bad that pick is doing.
But hold on a second. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Appreciate everyone chilling with us. If you like what you've seen, smash that like. And hey, if you're not already, man, come on, subscribe. Ring the bell so you stay notified. And then, we'll see you here next week for some more Kliqbait wrestling. So with that, we're going to bounce out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I was thinking about doing Double or Nothing, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But with that, we'll see you next week. And hey, remember to always kick out. Thick Boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fires inside me must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shippuden, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep guitar high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow Xeno away.